Who are these people? Because they've gotten stuff every week except for the 1 week where we
No,
jacked up.
I get it.
I
Then
jacked up the thing. So
it wasn't what they was complaining. It was just ask me what we're gonna do this week.
it's like the same thing we do every week, try to take over the world. What's the
Hmm.
questions?
Well, the country's all jacked up. Did I say that? Sorry.
Is it?
Well, when you go around making enemies at your friends, it's not a very smart way to do it. You like the bully on the block. You know what I mean?
The only thing I know is X hasn't been working all day, and I can't tell if it's because X just is terrible or Anonymous actually hacked him. There's a chance Anonymous actually hacked him. So I thought that was funny, but I'm not. I'm not. Yeah,
I
but
didn't
yeah,
try it. I didn't try it today.
yeah. I only use it for direct message for some people, and that it was just not. It's like a 3 hour delay on everything. You're like, ooh, like just won't refresh. I'm like, oh, that's not. Yeah, yeah.
What you got in here? You got like
I only had Paradise
really
because I really can't, bruh, dude, amigo.
amigo?
It's just going all around the world now. Hey, Bally, working over here.
What's up,
Um,
essay? Huh?
exactly. Home slice kill it. I didn't have. I couldn't think of anything. I just couldn't. I
Well,
rather
okay.
just
So
finish that just to get it done. It was like, but I also knew I was like, this mofo.
all right. So we're fighting with our neighbors, which is not good. It's like in a neighborhood, you're fighting with your neighbors about the kids and the kids on their lawn, somebody's dog shitting on the lawn, all kind of nonsense like that. What movie was I watching the other day? The guy was mad with the guy because the dog the guy wouldn't stop his dog. When I moved to my house in Santa Cruz like that, guy, I look at my lawn, I said, I don't have a dog. Why are you a dog, you know, dropping his business on my yard? You know what I mean? I would shoot that sucker with a BB gun or something.
Why you? Y'all barely had yards.
I know, it's small yards, yeah, but still, it's a yard. Yeah, the houses big, they don't give us credit for yards. We are, so we got our neighbors, right? The Canadians, the Mexicans, Mexico, everybody like, what the hell are we doing? So we got reverse tariff, and
You
it's
want to
killing
start?
everything. Yeah, because that's what I'm talking to people all day. Tell me about business. I'm talking to business people. Tell me in different areas of business is everything's pretty well on hold because everybody doesn't know what the world's going on here. And I want to get into it, but it's screwing up everybody, screwing up my business until it filters out or people figure out the method to the madness. I have no idea. No, yes, no.
Yeah, yeah. If nobody wants to spend money, no one wants to spend money somewhere where they're not wanted or seemingly not wanted, or it's going to cost them more to do some stuff. Like, why would I spend my money here?
Well, so I was saying the thing that Gino posted about the tariffs raise their prices of 16%. Okay. There's people who are saying, well, they don't know which way to go because they have no idea what's really going to happen. So it's everybody's a little bit in limbo, correct?
Hmm.
So you're going
Did,
to have, huh?
didn't we do this? When did this happen before?
It's
I,
been
I feel
happening
like,
for the last 2 months.
well, no, let me do a proper intro and then we can go into this. Welcome to Look Like Nice podcast. We're just talking out here. No, didn't this happen either right around the pandemic when people froze all the lumber prices went up or all that kind of supplies went up or right after or with the last round of tariffs? I feel like we kind of been it's not been this bad, but I feel like this happened before where people have
Well,
unease in the market and all of a sudden stuff's just locked up.
the pandemic was a whole different beast because of what this was. It was just it was firstly unheard of in the continental U.S. for something like this to happen. If we had a different person in charge at the time, it probably wouldn't have got that bad. But it's just me, just throwing it out there. But it was different in the sense that everything frozen for like 3 months.
Yeah. Supply
I mean,
chains and
dude,
in the liquidity,
there
the
were
money
three
chain.
cruise ships down here docking while they didn't move for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Nothing was happening. And where I lived during that time, like, and everybody's at home all day long. At the end of the day, people would come out and kind of look at each other and wave from a distance of hi, you know what I mean? So, but this is something that people don't know whether we're going to take a deep dive into recession or what's the other word? Inflation?
Depression.
Well, I don't know about depression. We got most safeguards how to deal with that. But
I
people,
mean,
I
but
think people
inflation. I
just
mean, inflation. We're getting. There's going to be inflation. We already know that. We still have inflation. So I don't think
so
that
everybody's
the
just
depression that bad.
unsure
Yeah.
which way the ball is going to bounce. So if you're a business person or whatever like that, you got to put everything on hold. Uh,
Which means you know you're not moving your money around. Other businesses that may do business with you aren't moving around. People aren't going to hire because you don't know. What kind of business level you need to plan for. So we're going to freeze hiring. We're going to slow down this stuff, and then just kind of one step. It's not all of a sudden. Well, we're not hiring people. So if I'm looking for a job, I'm not putting money back into the economy because I'm trying to save what I
there's
got.
no money put back in the economy. Exactly. So the middle to lower people are the one that's getting hosed right now.
So
Well,
great. You're right. I'm right there.
I've seen interviews of different people, like whether they be farmers someplace out in the Midwest or people that work for factories and stuff. There's layoffs and the federal government people laying off. There's all kinds of nonsense. But the numbers are astronomical. So when you take that money out of the overall economy, that's gonna hurt. And if
That's
you're
basic.
Canadian and you're fighting when you want to make it the 51st state, you say, I'm not going to, well, most Canadians talk like Americans, so it's not the same. But it's like, they're not
Sound
coming
more
here to spend
polite
their
when they
money.
do it.
Yeah, well, if you get the French Canadians, they sound a little bit different. But they're, so why should they come to the US and spend their money? Matter of fact, I saw a thing because I got this thing, I get a lot of these channels out of Canada and stuff. And they're promoting it. They stay in Canada, spend your money here. Why you want to go down and spend your money with the Yankees? They don't even want you there. And that's what's happening. Mexico is like Mexico got a female president, right?
Yeah, currently right now.
And
Just got
so
him. Just got
they're
elected.
like, they're not taking your deportees, so you got to go and auto a deal with, is it Venezuela?
Yeah, I think yeah, yeah, somewhere even further. Yeah, Venezuela or El Salvador.
No, it's Venezuela. It's in
Is
South
Venezuela.
America. El Salvador is like Central America, but it's like, and so they're paying this guy to lock these people in some kind of notorious prison camp. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. Or Guantanamo.
Which is only so much space. That never makes any sense.
In Guantanamo,
Um,
yes.
yeah. Well, Canada just named their finance guy basically be the new prime minister. So I think they're trying to get into place to say, hey, we can weather the economic part of this. you know, don't try to come over here.
But
So
that's what I mean.
Mexico's already Mexico. I feel like Mexico's always feels like they're our punching bag. So I feel like no matter who's the president, they'll be like, okay, whatever, and they'll just deal with it and go about their day. It's like we got bigger problems. We worry about you. Like we need you, but you need us. So
Yeah, it's all tied together.
yeah,
How many U.S. plants or automobile plants are in Mexico? And same thing with Canada, all this other kind of stuff. So it's just anyway.
automobiles, agriculture, you know,
And the workforce that we send away,
mm,
the low end workforce, huh? I was watching this thing. A person was doing a piece. They went to visit. There was these Wisconsin dairy farmers, right? And they go to Mexico, this little town, and visit every year because a lot of their workers, that's where they live. They come to Wisconsin, every like then they work, and they send the money back to their families there. They're not trying to stay in the U.S. They come to earn money because the dollar against the peso, and they make a little money. They can buy a house for their family and kids back there and stuff like that. It's just, and they were talking to these people. They went there. This is a Wisconsin people. These are like, dairy farmers, and they were talking to people and showing the villages people live in, the houses guys able to build because he's spent 3 years working, on a dairy farm in Wisconsin, someplace like that. And they're saying this whole thing is disrupting the process. This is insane. But anyway, this is me. What do I know? Huh? But people are putting that information out there like this is what we got. It's always been like that. I knew people. I knew a guy, a couple guys that they lived in the Philippines when I was out in California, and they worked in L.A. County and sent their money home to the kids. And the guy would come and work 5 or 6 months in all the bill business and then go home. But he made enough money because the peso there is get the peso in Philippines. Yes, there's peso there too. Against the dollar, you compound your money,
mhm.
and that's what a lot of these guys are doing. We make them out as being rapists, murderers, and all this kind of stuff. But it's just just
just people trying to work, and it's been like that at least for Florida. We can speak for Florida side because
it's been
it's
like that
been
for
that
a
way.
long time. It's just
It's,
all part of
it's
it.
ag. That's
If
you
we don't
got a lot of
have,
these fields, either these big sugar cane fields, the big plant, strawberry fields, all the orange groves. When we had orange groves, you know, somebody's got to come into work, and they're going to come in wherever they need to come in from.
there's most of you black people don't want to do that kind of work anymore, so they have to go get it some done from someplace else. But it's just it's done, and it's anyway. I don't know, but anyway, that's enough of that. It just is something. But again, your your vegetables and your fruits and all this kind of stuff like that. The price is going to go up if you got to. Well, I don't know who you're going to pay to pick them if they're not there because you can't get an American person to do it.
And we're going to have to you got to figure it out because if you're not importing the stuff in from, I'm going to throw back Mexico. We get a lot of fruits and vegetables from Mexico. Not just we're picking stuff in.
Yeah.
We're importing a lot. So if we're not getting that, all of a sudden the prices of the stuff we got is going to go up just because.
So you go to the vegetable stand, you get a sticker shock.
You're like, you want to want me to say what? I'll take Cash App. Can I use Apple Pay? Can I take out a small loan? What's happening?
Can I take out a small loan?
You got to pay day advance.
Anyway, I was reading an article the other day along the same lines that we just canceled everything. So another plane dropped out the sky in Pennsylvania today.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Cool. That makes it great.
I'm just saying.
Y'all going to make me start driving everywhere. Come on, kids, get in the car. 12-hour drive. Let's go. Woo!
Yeah. Are we there yet? Huh?
No, shut up.
Anyway, so much of that. I don't want to deal with that, but it's just so much of it going. You got to kind of mention it a little bit, folks. If it wasn't exciting, my bad.
Are we going to give them the excitement now?
Oh, whatever. What you got? What you got on the movie side?
I mean, we can talk about the movie side. We got two shows. Everybody's trying to make it through it. So I'll do Paradise real quick. Paradise, I finished. It's real good. It's real twist and turning. They got this thing set up. There's lots of it's a conspiracy mystery, and they kind of layer it back and forth throughout each episode.
Is a political mystery? So what's the concept?
The problem still is I can't quite give you the real concept because that kind of spoils literally the first episode. But put it this way: that Sterling K. Brown is a Secret Service agent, and he's assigned to the president. He's played by James Marsden. They're in a situation, and it's not the situation you think. And by the time you get to the end of the episode, you figure out there's more than what you even know. And they kind of tell it in like real time in terms of like what's happening right then. Then they do flashbacks as well because there's a lot of stuff that was happening before the events of the series that they got to go back and talk about and kind of weave that into, and where you can see why they're at this place and try to figure out who the real players are. It's not so much political as it is conspiracy, thriller, with just a hint of sci-fi. So I think you'd like it, but I can't tell you that much more than that because it will literally spoil the first episode.
I don't get spoiled. I'll watch it anyway.
Yeah. It reminded me. So you want to talk about Zero Day real quick? Zero Day, as far as I could tell, is there was some sort of massive cyber attack, and they bring in the former president to try to investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's a conspiracy too.
It's a conspiracy too. Okay.
It's about big tech. This was big tech. And it's good because again, it's got so many layers to it. Because this was only 6 episodes. Yeah. About 35 minutes or so like that. So you can sit down on a weekend or an evening or something, just chilling and binge it. But it's good. I mean, as far as for you or what people think they can do, and it's still about, it's about big tech, big money, which is interchangeable in a sense, but a couple of people involved in it was just a big money guy who just wanted to just make all the money. And the other one was a should I say idealistic tech person? Maybe not idealist when you're a billionaire, but still, it was just two camps, and then political people got caught up in it because they thought it was going to be good. It was going to be good for the overall, but it was not. It just turned into but it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, in this movie, you got who playing the president? What's that girl from St. Pete? Angela Bassett. Yeah, she's the president in the movie.
Okay. All right. But this is yeah, I think you're still gonna like this. This is 8 episodes, but they're like 45 minutes or so. So it's bingeable, but I had to push it. I was like, oh boy. But literally the song choices, like they're doing covers on a lot of these songs, but it's all songs you know in terms of like, and it kind of plays into what's happening in that particular episode. The titles on the episodes play into what's happening in the episode. Like, you know, images and things that happen in the show are going to come back later on. Like there's kind of things weaved in there. Things are it's very layered in terms of how they're kind of stacking things up. When the time to get to the end, and you kind of got everything unraveled, you can kind of go back and see, okay, this was this and this was this, and it do kind of help you saying, okay, all this was happening this whole time. You're like, oh, okay, I see what you were doing, and it leaves it open
Uh,
for a second season.
uh,
Yes,
I'm lost. Who's carrying it? Who's got it?
Hulu.
Yeah, I won't be seeing it because I don't have Hulu.
Yeah, unless they drop it on something else, Hulu's got it.
They probably will at some point.
Yeah. I mean, it's charting. Like I've seen the charts. It's like it's usually like a number three, number four show weekly because they released it weekly. That was the other thing. So when it came out, they didn't do a binge drop. They dropped it once a week. So it built up me speed and momentum. So it just finished because of, the 8 weeks is finally done, but they did not binge it. And it is charting. It's getting a lot of buzz, a lot of good critical acclaim. That and Severance, which I've not seen the second season, but I didn't see the first season. So
Who?
um, Severance, that's on Apple TV.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I can't pay for all that stuff.
I'm just saying. Did you get some freebies with your last iPhone purchase?
Yeah, yeah, it's over, I guess. No,
Oh,
I
so
haven't, I haven't, I haven't looked. It may be still there, but I didn't check that because I don't have. You can't. Why? It's just I can't give TV all my deal here. But I don't know. Never mind.
and
What?
yet y'all was like, y'all need to watch The Night Agent. Y'all need to watch the
The
You need
night
to watch
is
this. I, I'm not saying it's not, but again, how
you
much
can't
time do
watch
you
all of
have
it.
in
Yeah,
a
you
day?
can't because I have other things to do. But if I get enough interest, I get enough stimulation, maybe I'll get to it. But I don't know.
Maybe you need to talk to Connects and see if you can get it on a different platform. Just see what they got. Somebody else got it. But
It may be there, but again, you need time to look at it or to look for it. But it's not my deal right now, so I'm just kind of not really worrying about it. I could do this anyway. So much for that.
all right, NBA time.
Well, it's the best time of year right now. I mean, no more football. At least they still talk about football, but football is killing me. Except for the fact that what's that kid name for the quarterback for the
Justin Fields.
no the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh,
Man signed a $300 million deal. Was it today?
there was a bunch of people signing today. Why I asked because Justin signed with the Jets for like 30 million or something.
No, no.
So
I said 300.
I understand what you said. I'm saying people are leaving teams going out of place. I'm just saying there's a lot of people getting paid in the last couple of days.
All right, so I'm gonna repeat myself.
Oh, okay.
$330 million is $300 million more than 30 million. In case somebody got a calculator someplace out there somewhere. Which as for that, in Buffalo, I don't know why we do that because it's tough in Buffalo to go there and play because it's so cold and stuff. And you wrapped up that kind of money in this guy. I mean, I'm not saying he's not bad. It's 6 year deal. So how much money is that per year? 5 or 6 million?
Yeah. So not.
No,
Oh,
not
you
five or
said
six million. $50 million
50 or
dollars.
60. Yeah.
Yeah.
$50 million a year.
So that's a lot of your salary cap, boss. So you may as well get me to play wide receiver or something like that for that kind of money.
I mean, they got it. People are signing. Who is Sam Darnold got 100 million to no, yeah, I think he got 100 million to come to Seattle because Geno Smith's going to Vegas.
I saw that. I was like, Gino. So Gino got out of they bought him out of he was in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
So he going with the what's his name? Tom Brady and his Las Vegas Raiders.
It's back to his old coach, and yeah, they were just dropping it's all good. It's all good. All good.
You think so?
It's all good for somebody.
That kind of money. So his deal was $330 million. $250 million of it is guaranteed.
That's a good agent.
Well, football generally does. They give it them they get most of their money up front. They give the guys up front because they'll cut your butt if you get hurt or something like that. So you get your money stacked in 250 guaranteed. My goodness, that's $250 million. Huh?
Real cheese now.
Nah. I mean, Buffalo's fine, but Buffalo, it's like they should build an indoor stadium there where they don't want to do it because they want to be in the elements. Orchard Park. I get on the NFL. I was trying to talk about the NBA
Because you did it. I don't know what happened.
because that money, that big deal is that's a snatcher. But anyway, the season is we're sprinting to the finals in the NBA. So right now you got like about everybody's got about 20 games left to go. The deal is, you know, I was mad. The Lakers lost Saturday night to Boston, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
I saw a little bit of that game.
It's good.
Saw kind of a little bit of the end. I'm like, oh, it's like,
Well, no, it was good. But then LeBron goes down. We got to get some of our guys back. We had an injury rush right now. It's hurting. But you're all in because in the East, because it only counts for the top five because the rest of these guys are playing. Who knows? The Cavaliers are the best of the best. They're 54-10. The Celtics 46-18, which is not bad. And Knicks are still in at 40-23. The Bucks 30. Bucks suck. But anyway, Bucks 36-27, tied with the Pacers 35-27 in the Eastern Conference. But the two best teams are the top two teams. And Cleveland is like by far way out there, boys and girls. They're good. Huh? You come to the mighty West, you get the Thunder, 53-11, a top, and my Lakers in second place. Even though we just lost LeBron for maybe a couple of weeks, could be longer. They're not telling you. They don't tell you everything. Growing, bad growing. We missing Jackson Hayes. We missing a lot
I
of
mean,
guys.
if you rest them until the playoffs, I mean, is that a bad
Yeah,
thing?
but if you listen to the playoffs, you could drop. Where are you going to go unless we get Jackson Hayes and Rui back, so we can at least end up in 4 or 5. You don't want to drop down to the play-in. You got a bigger problem. You can rest them for two. Well, this is March, right?
Yeah.
So you got about another 4 or 5 weeks for the playoff start. Playoff starts about 20th of April, so it's the 10th. Yeah, you're almost there.
I mean,
I
rest,
mean,
rest them a couple
I mean,
weeks.
the
Jimmy
Royals,
and
the Warriors are moving up. The still they got Jimmy buckets, but it's exciting. There's some good ball games. I watched a lot of good stuff. It's been good. I get texts from people in the middle of the night talking smack, but hey, it's the game. That's what we do. But it's the best time of year. No?
oh, it's great. Let's go.
Yeah, well, the weekend we had like some hockey stuff. The Boston Bruins in time playing the Lightning. And everybody wants to left Boston to come down here because it's all here.
Isn't it still like 20 degrees in Boston anyway?
Yeah, I'm
Where's it
sure. So
left?
they all here. So why don't y'all guys go home now? They're down for it was an early game. The game was like Saturday, 3 o'clock.
Oh,
Was it?
that's nice.
No, yeah, yeah.
Afternoon action. You get out,
Well,
hit the
because then
streets.
because so much stuff was going on. There's people. That's why I was going. I forgot to put. I was saying how this weekend was here, and that was part of it. Saturday here, yet the Lightning playing the Bruins in Tampa here, 3 o'clock game. There was like I don't know 3 or 4 cruise ships down in the port, so it's just madness. People everywhere. There was what's going on? Some kind of a oh I know with a bourbon and barbecue thing at the plaza right across from the University of Tampa, right down by the Strat Center. And so it was just music, bourbon, barbecue, people. It was really nice.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing around here was Bay Hill, so the Arnold Palmer Invitational. This was always a big golf tournament. And, people come through, there's lots of things to, follow the players around all of the really beautiful grounds out there. And they got, tents set up with, beer gardens and wine gardens and sushi and all that kind of stuff. So I think that was the biggest thing I heard from this weekend when I was,
No, that was a big play at the Strat Center, which is right down the street from everything from the plaza there. So it was exciting but the traffic was insane. Again, people were everywhere, and the weather was tip top. It was yeah, well, it's a nice place to be if you want to just need some place to
spring
live.
has sprung.
Is it? Yeah, my tongue mentioned that to me because it screwed me up. I didn't realize it was coming that fast. Okay. Okay, the other one looked down at my thing and says 7 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock. It's still dark. Well, give me a break, Homer.
Where's the sun at? Yeah, I forgot. I woke up Sunday. I'm tumbling around trying to get stuff done, and I'm just like, what time is it? What? Oh yeah. And I was up too, and I didn't even pay attention. The night when the time change happened, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like,
Was it Saturday night?
yeah.
I think I went. I think I went. Well, no, because I was watching. No, because the Laker Boston game was on, and I watched. it was very good, but we lost it. It's still good. It was just it's worth the price of admission. Let's put it that way. But then I went to bed. I didn't think about it Saturday morning. Man, I woke up Sunday morning. What the hell? Anyway, it could be this or that.
Stuff not matching up. I'm like, hey, is it the sun out? What's happening? I don't understand.
No, the sun was not. It was dark, boss.
No, I know.
So like now it's getting late. It's 6:30, so it's still light outside. But the day's been it's been with the weather this morning, and you guys have more than we had down that way with the storms and stuff. It rained here, but likely. But if you're further north, like Leesburg, whatever, this morning, you got like tornado warnings. I don't know if I haven't watched the Weather Channel since early in the day, so I don't know if any touched down. But
one of the stations actually had it live because the tornado came across I-4 basically across their studios. So
where in Orlando?
In Lake Mary, yeah, a little north of Orlando.
Wow.
Yeah, they had it because they had their roof cameras. Like, you can see it, and you can literally see the line coming across. It's like, oh yeah, we got debris. We got debris on the roof. Okay. If the guy's still on air and he's still telling people, okay, y'all go ahead, get on the tables, get on some stations, anchors down. Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, we are. So you're just watching this guy, and just the screen just going white. It's just like you're just like, oh, okay.
Okay, tornadoes are weird, dude. They're unpredictable. You get your butt like you be like cow. Right?
Another cow.
Another cow.
Same cow. Same cow, yo. But yeah, so that was your excitement for today. It's your Monday excitement.
I thought we were like done with all that stuff, but it's weird.
More. I guess a little more cold front, people.
It's kind of chilly here now. It's very because I went for a walk. I went later because I wasn't feeling well. So once I started feeling better, so let me go and take a walk, get some air or something. Man, it was brisk out there. I mean, as far as the wind's blowing, probably mid-60s. It's nice for Florida, but the wind was blowing really hard. It's still mid-60s, only about 66 degrees here now, but no rain. But that's nice for March. Well, it's going to get pleasant. It's going to get hot enough soon enough here, boys and girls. I'm not looking for that. That's for sure. I'm not looking forward to endless blasting Florida heat. You can deal with it.
Let it go.
Huh?
One day, one day at a time. One season. Let us hold on to it.
For a minute.
All right. Well.
I'm trying to see something else. I don't know if you guys. No, I saw something. I can't remember what my brain just shut down on me. I'm just because there's so much unevenness in the not politics, but in the business world right now. It's just driving everybody up a tree here, right? Let's settle this thing down so we all can make some money. Huh?
Let capitalism do its thing.
Well, that's a whole other issue there.
You want to make money? Make money.
Well, I know I was reading an article about these valuation of these franchises, all this money they're worth. It's like $9 billion for the Warriors. It's an insane amount of money. Anyway.
Piece.
Huh?
The piece.
Yeah, anyway, so I don't know. We got some stuff, but it's one of those kind of days like, what is it? It's supposed to be spring, but not really. No?
I mean, it's spring somewhere. It was rainy and cold in California all week from what I heard.
Oh, he has a lot of stuff. All my friends are still dealing with a lot of stuff. It's going to be a while. It'll take a while to rebuild. It's just bad. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
How to handle it. We're going to thank you all for listening to the Liquid Late Nights podcast. Like and subscribe on all your final streaming platforms. YouTube.com/Liquid Late Nights. Always online at liquidlatenights.com. Merch store coming soon. We out. Peace.